Hi everyone, my name is Dr. Chow, Dr. Eric Chow. Today is a holiday, so I do not expect anybody to show up for this class meeting. But because this is the first day of the week that we start this course, so I would like to go over the syllabus to help some students to get started. Because if we host a class next week, then it will be after the first week. So I would like to actually go over the syllabus and making sure that you are ready to start this course. And we'll go over the schedule and the course content and also the resources that you can find in the course shell. Okay, let's get started. So first, please accept my welcome to this CPSC 46K course, Programming Language, and I have a subtitle structure and the interpretation of computer programs. So this is the curriculum that we are going to use. First, my name is Eric Chow, okay? And I'm currently an IEEE senior member and then Computer Science Teacher Association member. And I graduated from National Taiwan University. That's my undergraduate study in the major of the computer science and engineering. And then I graduate and served 2 years. That's a mandatory service in Taiwanese Navy. So I served on the submarine ship before and destroyers before. So I sailed to some troubled water like South China Sea and patrol there. And after the 2 year service of the military service in the Navy, I came to US to USC to finish my graduate program in master in EE and PhD in EECS. Okay. And after that, I have been in the industry for many years, and I'm currently an IEEE member, senior member. So this is where I'm living right now. I'm living in Fremont, California, where the Tesla's original headquarters. Okay, Tesla now moved to Texas, but it was headquartered at Fremont, and we do have a Tesla plant and offices over here. And okay, Tesla. And then also my hometown. Okay, I grew up from Hsinchu City, Taiwan. And if you don't know about Hsinchu City, you may have heard of the #1 semiconductor company called TSMC, Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing Corporation. Its headquarters is in my hometown. So right now, A17 Apple processor and NVIDIA A100 processor, they are all fabricated by TSMC. It's a leader in semiconductor right now. So let's talk about the programming language. So you may have learned some programming language like Java, C, C++, Python. Okay, 1, 2. Okay, 1 is the programming essential. 2 is the object-oriented programming. Then you will go to level 3, say data structures and algorithm in C++. Okay, this is level 3 programming. And this you learn basic programming in level 1, OOP in level 2. Level 3, you learn DSA, data structure and algorithm. So then you move on to this level 4, programming language. So programming language is on top of data structure and algorithm. It teach you the interpretation or compilation of the programming language. And then you will move on to level 5, compiler design. Okay, compiler design, that's a level 5 compiler design. So this is the whole programming and problem solving track. And in addition to that, you may learn hardware, software, and theory in the computer science. You need to have some formal language knowledge, some computer architecture knowledge, some operation system knowledge, database knowledge, in order to master this programming language course. So the core topic of this programming language course is the structure and the interpretation of computer programs. Okay, and you need to utilize the knowledge of DSA, data structure, and algorithm. These are very important. So this course can be considered to be the central course of computer science curriculum. So how is this course organized? We'll teach you Unit 1 fundamentals, Unit 2 data type and memory models, Unit 3 programming paradigms, Unit 4 language interpretation. Okay. Fundamental, we talk about what is a compiler. Type Unit 2 data types and memory model views will talk about computer language features. What is inside a computer language? And then Unit 3 will talk about programming paradigm, including imperative, functional programming, and object-oriented programming. 3 different paradigms. They are also concurrent programming, but that's too hard. And also, we don't have that much time to cover. So Unit 3 is talking about programming paradigm of different kind. We use the Python language as a main programming language because Python support all of the 3 type of paradigm. We don't have time to go over other language because they consume too much time. So in this course, we primarily using Python language, and there's one chapter we will be discussing the scheme language. That's this discipline language. Okay. And some programming courses will go on to teach you 20 language, but that's not efficient. And also, we don't have time to cover 20 language in this course. We'll focus more on the language programming, language interpretation side of the feature. Then we have a Unit 4 on the language interpretation that including syntax analysis, semantic analysis, and code generation. Okay, so these are how this course is being organized. We divide them into 4 units. Textbook, we would use this one called Structure and Interpretation and Coordinated Program, 2nd edition. This one is written in Scheme. So we suggest this book, but we really do not need you to buy one or get one. Okay, there's a sub copy, a PDF file that has a structure and interpretation of computer program in JavaScript, can be downloaded from our course share. And we pretty much actually teach more than this textbook. There's another textbook called Programming Language Pragmatics, 4th edition. We used this textbook before, like 3 or 4 years ago. So we will continue to use this textbook, but we provide you a 3rd edition subcopy online. You can download a PDF. Okay, it actually is this one. 3rd edition and 4th edition, not much difference. So if you want to own this book, it's okay. If you don't have money or resource, you just download a subcopy, that should be fine. Okay, that's the textbook. Then the weekly schedule is right here. Okay, so each week you may have some quiz or assignment or project or proposal to work on. So we list down here. Okay, and also discussion board. So number 1, get started with your project early. Okay. Okay, and then try to turn in early. Okay, don't wait until the last time to turn in your project. Okay, if you are late, what is our late policy? We will accept late submission. All late submission will be acceptable. It said that if you are late for more than 2 weeks, you may suffer deduction, minor deduction. Okay, so we encourage you to work on the homework, but don't drag too long. And if you are late for 2 weeks, it's still acceptable, but you may get deduction. Okay, the real due date is the last week's Sunday. So you should be on May. Let me check the date for you. The last week is, let's see. Okay, this slide, the date may be wrong. Okay, this is the older version. But today we just started, and then after 16 weeks, I believe that our last day is this day, May 12th. Okay, the school would end earlier. The school will end earlier because the school end on May 11th. Okay, and we will accept the homework until Sunday night of the May 12th, 11:59 p.m. So midnight of May 12th, okay, 24, 11:59 p.m. Central Time. Use Central Time as a standard, okay? So that would be 9:59 p.m. Pacific Time. It will be 12:59 a.m. of the new day, May 13th of the Eastern Time. Okay, so that's the real due date we have. Any submission after May 12, 11:59 will not be accepted. No matter what excuse you got, we don't care. We give you the whole semester, work on it, and we don't accept any excuse. So please submit your submission before the end of the week. Okay, because this schedule is 2021, so it's not real. Okay, this is not real. You have to check the syllabus online to get it. Okay, and our point system, we assign different points for different assignments. Then at the end, the total point you got, say you got 3,500 divided by the total number of points, base point, you got a certain percentage, and your grade will based on that percentage. Okay, your grade will based on that percentage. And we will give you some curve point based on the whole class performance. We'll curve the grade, but maybe we'll add 100 point, 200 point. But that depends. Okay, that depends. At the end, we will look at the whole class's participation of the discussion and the submission of homework to decide how much grade would be, how much score will be added. So the primary rule is that A plus A minus. I will try to control to be between 1/3 to 2/3 of the class. Okay, I don't want to give big grade, but I don't want to give free A as well. So using the curve points, I will try to control the whole class A to be around 1/3 to 2/3. Usually, if you submit the homework every time, we actually prefer to go toward this direction. Okay, usually those people who do not get an A is someone who missed a few or more homeworks. Okay, so please turn in your homework frequently and also keep it up to date. Okay, that's very important. So we actually use an accumulated point system. You keep adding your points, and then we will divide it by the total base point. Sometimes we give you extra bonus points. Okay, that will not be counted toward your total base point. Okay, so this is our syllabus. In addition to that, we would like to talk about our course shell. So as you can see right here, this is the course shell. There's a Zoom tool. You can actually click the Zoom tool to join some Zoom activity. Okay. Every Monday morning, 12 p.m. noontime, Central Time, we'll hold a class meeting. Usually it's around 1 hour or so, depending on how much questions you have student have. This actually is primarily for Q&A session. Okay, we answer your question based on the questions. The teaching part, you have to go to the course shell. Right here, we have different week. So week 1 has week 1 material. So the instruction, all the instruction is pre-recorded. So you can look at here. This is a pre-recorded video for chapter 1. Okay.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the computer science.
Here, full screen is not available, but you can actually copy the UTL, and then you use the UTL here. Okay, this can still open for a full screen. The full screen is painted by the blackboard's environment, but it's okay.
Your child needs these three
Sorry,
factors to get into an Ivy League or top 25 university, and it's
okay. And then we have this video you can watch.
hello,
Okay, and you can choose whatever section you want to
process it. Usually,
because usually one lecture is more than 2 hours, so we don't want to waste our time in class to cover it. It's too long. Okay, and you can download the PDF file for the slices. So we keep you just need to take minimum notes. Okay, these are PDF you can download. Okay, that's a weekly instruction. Then you need to do instruction, study it. Okay, there may be some extra material sometimes. Okay, then after that you can go to the assignment. Assignment, sometimes we have quiz, sometimes we have discussion, sometimes we have project. Okay, so please work on them. And work on the project as early as possible. Early submission also being welcome. There is a term project, and term project had proposals. So you look at the term project, okay? Term project, you had a proposal, you need to work on a proposal. So this proposal's main purpose is to let's actually look at the proposal. Its main purpose is to for you to prepare yourself for your job market. Okay, so you need to work on a project so that it make it presentable and be able to attract people to give you a job or give you a funding. Okay, that's the main purpose for this proposed project. So term project proposal is just like you are talking to your manager. You are trying to campaign for money for you to fund your project. So you need to prepare a proposal to that, and you need to demonstrate what is the need of the project. Okay, there are some project ideas. As long as you work on a project related to programming language, you'll be related. It's okay, as long as it has a translation of language. We are considered that is related to programming language. If there is no translation of language, sorry, it's not programming language. There are 3 candidate projects. You do not have to follow these 3, but you are okay to follow them if you have no other idea. Okay, you should watch the different video for it. Okay, and I don't go into the detail for these 3 projects, but if you do need that, you can watch some video in previous years. Okay, so in the proposal, we would actually grade you for totally 100 points, but you need to turn in your project proposal to convince your colleague and your boss to fund you this project. So you need to include in the project title, idea, deliverable, tools, material, and schedule. These different things are needed. If you miss some of that, you got deduction. for the proposal. We don't need you to finish the project when you propose the project. And also, after you propose your project and you decided to change topic, that's also acceptable. So your final turn in of the final project report do not have to be the same as your proposal. So proposal is only for proposing a project, making sure that you can convince your boss, your manager, to give you some money to study the project. Okay. Then after 16 weeks, we want you to turn in the final report. So the final report need to be in DOC, the Word format or PDF format. And the final report need to be written to include your technical insight of why you are doing this or that. So it's a technical report. At the same time, we need you to do a presentation. You can send me a YouTube link or PowerPoint or Google Slides. That would be acceptable. But remember that this presentation is different from the technical report. Technical report, you go into the technical details of why you choose such a design. In the presentation, you don't need to do that. I just want you to present what you have done. Just present me what you have done. Don't give me the idea or theory or people's papers reference. I don't need that in the presentation. I just need to know what you have done in this project. And number three, we need you to have a technical file, your program, your design schematic, or everything else. We need you to return in these three different things. If you miss something, you got deduction. Okay, grading for the project and proposals are final and non-negotiable. I'm very subjective. Every teacher are subjective. I'm sorry, we are subjective. And we try to be fair, but we cannot be always accurate. So you need to prepare yourself in a good way, okay? In a good way to get high score. We don't negotiate for the final grade. Okay, so try your best. And the grading policy of the final project will depending on your originality, creativity, completeness, technical difficulty, and presentation. It totally 700 points. And it's the largest item of the your final grade. Okay, these are term proposals. So if you still have question about the term project and proposal, we do have recorded video right here with the term project. Okay, you can watch the video and also the detailed reading. Same thing for project 1 and 2. Project 1 and 2 are programming projects. And the syllabus, you can find it over here for the syllabus and the textbook links and syllabus. Okay. Okay, and if you want to contact me, email, you can send me the louisu.edu, but it's actually will take a longer time. So I prefer you call me or use Facebook Messenger. So my Facebook, if you become a friend of me, you use a messenger, I will reply you within a day. So the Facebook, okay, you just type facebook.com/Dr. Dr. Eric Chiao. You will find me and then request for my friend, okay? Actually request as my friend. And here I actually answer my students every day, okay? All kind of student. So please use this resource. Again, my link right here is Dr. Eric Chiao, okay, of Facebook. And then if you reach me by email, say you use ECHOU at louisu.edu. I cannot guarantee I read the email because I'm not a full-time professor at the Louis. So maybe 2-3 days I'll reply you. But this Facebook, I will guarantee you within 1 day, I will actually reply to you. Okay, so choose the Facebook, that would be faster. And if your things really so urgent, just call me. Okay, if your things is so urgent, you just call me 510-304-9428. Okay, just call me or text me. If you believe that your things is so urgent. Okay, anyway, this actually will conclude my talk today, and wish you have a good start, and let me know if you have any question. Okay, see you next week. We'll start class discussion next week. Okay, thank you. Bye bye.